Constantinople, the magnificent capital of the Byzantine Empire, was renowned throughout the medieval world for its mighty Theodosian Walls, an engineering marvel that had successfully repelled countless invasions for over 1,000 years. Each stone of these walls bore silent witness to the failures of sieges by Arabs, Vikings, and many other formidable foes. Yet the seemingly impregnable defences would ultimately fall in 1453, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter under the Ottoman Empire, led by the young and visionary Sultan Mehmed II, famously known as Mehmed the Conqueror. Constructed in the 5th century, the Theodosian Walls were among the most complex and strongest fortifications of the ancient world. Their multi-layered design featured a series of high walls, deep moats, towering bastions, and heavily fortified gates. This elaborate defense system made Constantinople nearly invincible to conventional military assaults. Moreover, the city was protected on the water by a massive iron chain stretched across the entrance of the Golden Horn, a strategic natural harbour connecting to the Bosphorus Strait, preventing enemy ships from breaching the city by sea. At just 21 years old, Sultan Mehmed II assumed command of the Ottoman forces with remarkable determination and insight. Unlike many leaders before him, Mehmed combined traditional warfare with innovative military technologies. Understanding that brute force alone could not overcome Constantinople's defences, he commissioned the building of Rumeli Hisari, a fortress strategically located on the narrowest point of the Bosphorus. This stronghold enabled the Ottomans to control maritime traffic and isolate the city from potential reinforcements or supplies. Mehmed also introduced new siege weapons, including massive cannons forged by the Hungarian engineer Orban. These colossal artillery pieces unleashed devastating firepower, capable of battering the once impenetrable walls. What truly set Mehmed's siege apart was his audacity and creativity. To bypass the chain blocking the Golden Horn, Ottoman troops undertook the extraordinary feat of dragging their fleet overland across a steep hill, lubricated with animal fat to reduce friction. This maneuver allowed Ottoman ships to enter the harbour undetected, forcing the defenders to divide their forces to counter threats from both land and sea. Despite fierce resistance from the Byzantine defenders, including a contingent of Genoese mercenaries led by Giovanni Giustiniani and the valiant leadership of Emperor Constantine V, the defenders were vastly outnumbered and outgunned. The siege, which lasted from April 6 to May 29, 1453, was marked by brutal and bloody battles. The continuous cannon bombardments caused significant damage to the walls, while infantry assaults tested the resolve of the defenders. Tragic moments, such as the martyrdom of Ottoman soldier Ulubatli Hassan, who planted the Ottoman flag on the walls, became symbolic of the fierce determination and sacrifice on both sides. Within the city, the atmosphere was heavy with foreboding. Natural phenomena, such as a total lunar eclipse, violent storms, and strange lights above the Hagia Sophia, were interpreted by many as ominous signs that the city's divine protection was waning. When the walls finally fell, Constantinople's fate was sealed. Emperor Constantine V perished in battle, embodying the last stand of a dying empire. The Ottomans flooded into the city and with their victory transformed Constantinople into Istanbul. a vibrant new capital bridging east and west. One of Mehmed's first acts was to convert the Grand Hagia Sophia, the symbolic heart of Eastern Orthodox Christianity, into a mosque. This act was not merely a religious statement, but a powerful cultural gesture, symbolizing the city's transformation from a bastion of Byzantium to the center of a vast Islamic empire. The fall of Constantinople also accelerated cultural exchanges. Many Byzantine scholars fled westward, carrying with them ancient Greek manuscripts and knowledge, fueling the Renaissance and reshaping European intellectual history. The conquest of Constantinople was far more than the capture of a city. It signaled the end of the medieval Byzantine world and heralded the rise of the Ottoman Empire, which would dominate southeastern Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa for centuries. This event reshaped trade routes, influenced religious landscapes, and inspired new military and architectural innovations. It also demonstrated how leadership, technology, and strategic ingenuity could overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. For Muslims, the conquest became a source of pride and a testament to faith, courage, and perseverance, inspiring generations. For the wider world, it marked a dramatic turning point that bridged the medieval and modern eras, forever altering the course of history.